Andre and Daniel. I have been working with LinkedIn lead generation, and I have my own business called Link for Business for past 6 years. And this is my LinkedIn profile. And I have been helping small, medium-sized business across US and UK and help them generate leads through LinkedIn. And I would like to show you some of the people who have recommended me on LinkedIn in this past 6 years. I have many, but I've just not added all. But this is what people say about me. We have worked with Sarfaraz several times over the last few years. He has constantly demonstrated his expertise with LinkedIn and online marketing. He added great value for our company by getting in front of new clients. And I highly recommend anyone looking for maximize the benefits of LinkedIn and explore new online marketing avenues. And I started working under influence of top LinkedIn trainers and social media influencers. And one of them is Brintelman. She is very famous, and she is one of the top LinkedIn trainer in US. And she has trained me about everything on how to generate leads through LinkedIn, and how to use LinkedIn to grow business for small, medium-sized business. And she's one of the top influencers in the social media world. So just to start and give you about how our process work and what we do on LinkedIn, let me just go ahead and show you some of the examples and give you a short demonstration. I have created this presentation called LinkedIn campaigns, done for you social media services. So what we do is every individuals or small medium-sized business, they want to get in touch with the right people, and they want to actually go and showcase their business, right? So most of the people use search engine optimization, pay-per-click advertising, and other sort of social media. But then they would also like to use something called lead generation. Now I'll tell you what the reason why a link for business works is in SEO and pay-per-click advertising, you don't know what kind of a people are coming to your website and what kind of a people are actually clicking your ads, and what kind of a people would be coming to you. But in your link for business, we know that we want to go after a certain segmented audiences, right? And we know that we want to get in touch with a very targeted people that we can do business with. So that's what I do. To start with, any new client, I ask them about sending about their onboarding questionnaire to those people, and I ask them in this onboarding questionnaire what sort of a people that you want to go after on LinkedIn, and they would fill up these details. So first start with is existing connection. Now I'm sure Andrea and Daniel, you are on LinkedIn, and you must be having around 500 plus connections on LinkedIn, right? That you have added over this past years and so on, more than that, correct?
That's it.
Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the first thing that we do is we go after the existing connections. It's you may have not been able to touch those people, for a long time because, you just added them, but you didn't have a back and forth communication with these people. So what we do is we download their list, okay, in an Excel sheet from LinkedIn, okay, and we ask them to eliminate the people that you don't want to actually send out the message, Then they eliminate the people and they say, okay, these are the remaining, 2,000 connections that I would like to send a short template message, right? Hey, thank you for being connected with me over the past, over the years. And this is what I have been doing recently. And 2017, I have new goals that I will be doing so and so stuff. And let us know if you would like to have a good short call and discuss about what are the opportunities that you're looking for. So that's called campaigns for LinkedIn Tier 1 direct connections, right? So we ask clients whether they have first connection they would like to go after. And if they say yes, then we go ahead and do a campaign for them. And if they would say no, we would like to go after new clients only. So some people do not want to touch their existing connection but want to build up a new leads, right? So the campaign two is new business targeting, a client to the list. So what we then is we ask them certain questions what sort of people that you want to go after, okay, and which country, state, or zip code. So they would actually fill up these details just like this client did. He said he would like to go after real estate industry, financial planning and banking, and is looking for titles such as real estate agents, real estate broker, and a financial planner, wealth manager, private banker. And he has a company size. You know that LinkedIn gives you a bit of company size, right from 1 to 10 to 10,000 employees. So we give the customers asking them like, which company size they would like to go after. So they say like they want to go after 1 over 10, 11 to 50 or whatever size. This guy wants to go after any size of the company as per his details, Then we ask them about the samples. We give them a template samples about, invitation to connect and, follow-up message after they connect with you. So they are using, like I've been connecting with professionals such as yourself in order to develop our mutual business, who we can connect, okay?
I have a question regarding that, and that was my question in the email was, so my LinkedIn gives me a message that says I'm almost at the number of people that if they say that they don't know me or they decline to connect with me, then I'm not going to be able to connect with anyone unless I know their email address.
Okay, the thing is that you must have actually invited, more than 5,000 people, or you have sent out the invitation to the people who haven't accepted, or you must have not actually personalized the message that you have sent out, right? You must have actually uploaded, contacts to any email, and it might have actually gone out to everybody who are not even on LinkedIn. So what we could do is we could check out your account if there is a way to, unrestrict your invite campaign. But then most of the time it is possible that you would be again able to send out the invite. So
right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I sent them a message. I sent LinkedIn a message asking them how to get that off there, and they said it's just something it's been on there forever, back for a few years now, and I don't connect with that many people anymore unless I know them.
Okay.
So that's what I'm concerned about with this campaign, anything with LinkedIn and doing the connecting.
Correct, that's right. But I think we can just check it out. Or else what we can do is now you could have any other employee account, okay, who has been over there on LinkedIn, and has got over 1,500 connections, and then we can start building up her network, or his network, and start growing the network and do a campaign from that account. Normally people does it this is my client Majid, and I do it for his own account, and I also do is for his wife account, right? So that's what. Now I would like to show you the example about.
Wait. So I don't think we got that resolved. So if she's unable now, she's limited to 25 a day or whatever, and that's been happening for a couple years. What we want to do is we want to use our own LinkedIn. We don't have any employees that we want to use their LinkedIn or anything else. We want to use our own.
Okay.
So you're either going to have to be able to, cleverly bypass whatever that restriction is, or tell us how you normally do it. How do you do it when you get somebody who's getting those errors? How do you resolve that?
Yeah, that's right. When it's been a very rare cases that I get such people, because the people that I start working with, they're pretty new on LinkedIn, or even if they're pretty new on LinkedIn, they have not connected with as many people, So, and there was one client recently that I had was Chris Rare. He actually reached out to, a lot of people, but then I was able to unrestrict his account by clicking, one button, and I think it really worked out well for him. And then there is a way of withdrawing the, invitation who haven't actually accepted so far. So you can.
I have withdrawn all invitations that were previously sent out. They've already been withdrawn.
So just one second. Since Danielle, when did you start having these problems? How long ago?
About a year and a half ago.
Yeah, because at that time there was no Sales Navigator. We used to have only LinkedIn only offered Business Plus, which was a lot different to Sales Navigator. Sales Navigator is a fairly new thing, and
it new thing.
Yeah, and it does allow you to send out messages because since Microsoft took over LinkedIn, they have introduced Sales Navigator and a lot of things which makes the business, which makes the connections interact with each other in a much efficient way than before.
That's true, but but the reality is that if you have been blocked by LinkedIn to send out any invitation, then you have to request LinkedIn to get their connections going. If you're not, if they're not going to unrestrict your account, then you would not be able to send it through the navigator as well. That's how it works. So that's
Well,
that's
then
how
we have a problem because she's unable to do that, and she sent them.
Okay, is it possible that you could actually share screen and show what sort of a message that you're getting? Maybe I can just look at it quickly.
Sure.
Okay, do you know how to share screen?
Yeah. Just a second.
Maybe I can just look at whether it's possible for you to actually go ahead and unrestrict it. But you guys have the idea about like how it works, right? Connecting with the targeting people and then start following up with these people with a very personalized message. I would like to show you some of the examples of that as well.
All right, I'll try to see if I just need to find someone to connect to that I'm not already connected to.
Okay.
I'll just try typing in a name, I guess.
Just connect to me, Danielle.
Okay.
Tariq,
How do you spell your name?
Tariq. Waheed, Waheed. Yeah, that's the second one, the handsome guy. Yeah, here.
You guys see this?
Yeah, just
I can't see it.
no, you can you just take the friend, and then send the invitation.
Right, but this is the message that I'm trying to show you guys. This one right up here. It says, please note this message is a notice you are nearing the threshold of I don't know responses you can receive before you will be required to enter an email address.
Yeah, that's right. But they give you one more opportunity to unrestrict that. You're getting Are you still able to send it, or is just like you're not able to send it, Danielle?
No, I'm able to send it, but my issue is that I really LinkedIn is very powerful for me, and I get a lot of new business from LinkedIn. So I want to be very careful not to compromise my account.
All right. I mean that makes sense, Danielle. Yeah, but the idea over here is to bring you in front of the people that you could actually do business with, send them a personalized connections. And then follow up with this. But I mean, I know that you are a bit scared about connecting with the new people. Then there is another way that some of my clients use it. If they go to any events, okay, and they have a list of people from that event, and then you can personalize that. That okay, I was able to attend that event. Those sort of a campaign can be done as well, right? And that's if you have a list of people that you would like to connect going to an event. But I think
what I'm going to do then is I will get in touch with LinkedIn again and discuss this. I mean, I just reached out to them not too long ago, and they were like, basically, there's nothing you can do about it. But I will connect with them again and, see, I don't want to do anything on my LinkedIn account that will compromise my ability to connect with people, because I use InMails. I use those all the time to connect with people, and I also just LinkedIn's already very powerful for me. So I'll get in touch with LinkedIn and see what they have to say, because I just don't want my account to be messed up because I'm connecting with too many people and they click I don't know or whatever.
Oh, okay, great. I mean, that sounds okay to me, Daniela, because Tariq, I think Tariq, it's really she's correct over here, because she used LinkedIn in a very professional manner as well. That's what we do. But I think since that your account is nearing a threshold, it's going to be a bit difficult for you, Daniela. How about you, Andre? How does things work for you?
Guys, I'm gonna have to drop off this call though, because I'm driving back to California.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, Andre? I mean, I think I get the gist of this, and
I'll go ahead and go through it.
Okay, great. Thank you, Daniela.
I'll maybe see you later tonight, Andre. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So. All right. So this would work for me. Sounds like it's not going to work for her.
Yeah, that's right. So just to tell you how we actually find people is like,